Boot camp and betrayal. The lime incident was supposed to be a joke. Who smuggles fruit into a military base? But Elliot's detective brain sniffed out the truth. Turns out the crates weren't full of limes. Hidden inside were stolen military tech chips, meant to disappear under the radar. Someone high up was running a side hustle. When Elliot exposed it, the base erupted in chaos. Commanders freaked, soldiers whispered. And the army brass? Oh, they weren't grateful. They were furious. General, slamming a folder. Kane, you think you're some kind of Sherlock Holmes? You just blew open an investigation that was supposed to stay quiet. Translation? Elliot embarrassed people with stars on their shoulders, and in the army that's worse than treason. Clara, the nurse who stole his heart, warned him. Clara, worried. You don't get it, Elliot. You're making enemies, people who don't forgive, people who erase. Elliot, half smiling. Story of my life. But betrayal cut deepest when it came from his own blood. His cousin, Troy Kane, also stationed on base, was knee-deep in the smuggling ring. Elliot found out too late. Troy, grabbing Elliot by the collar. You should have kept your nose out of it. Now you've ruined everything. Elliot, you were stealing from the people you swore to protect. You ruined yourself. A fight broke out. Brothers in arms turned into enemies, and just when fists turned into something darker, military police dragged them apart. The scandal was buried under classified files. But the solution was simple. They discharged Elliot Kane, quietly, dishonorably. Narrator, mocking whisper. They called it conduct unbecoming. But really, he was just too good at finding the truth. Elliot walked out with a torn uniform, a broken heart, and the bitter taste of betrayal. Clara kissed him goodbye under the cover of night. Clara, I'll find you, Elliot, no matter where you end up. Elliot, softly, don't make promises to a man who breaks everything he touches. It should have been the end, but fate had other plans. Elliot leaves the army with nothing but his sharp eyes, haunted heart, and a scandal trailing behind him. The state police gamble most men would crawl into a hole after a dishonorable discharge, but not Elliot Kane. He went back home to Texas to Buster wagging his tail like nothing happened, and his cherry-red race car covered in dust. Narrator, playful. But bills don't pay themselves and engines don't rebuild without money. Elliot needed a job, and not just any job. One where his unequal skills could shine. Enter the Texas State Police Department. Captain Ramirez, a tough-as-nails woman who looked like she chewed nails for breakfast, interviewed him. Ramirez, you're a Kane. Your father was a war hero. Your uncle put half the cartels in prison. And you? You got kicked out of the army. Elliot, shrugging, guess I'm the family disappointment. But if you've got mysteries, I've got answers. Something in his cocky smile convinced her. Or maybe it was desperation. Either way, Elliot Kane was now a rookie detective. His first day was chaos. A trailer park meth bust gone wrong, a stolen truck found upside down in a creek, and paperwork taller than his car's hood. But then came his first real case. The lime-blowing scandal had followed him. Someone was bombing produce shipments across Texas highways, oranges in Houston, lemons in Dallas, and yes, more limes outside Austin. Smirking. The newspapers called it the citrus bomber. Elliot called it my kind of mess. While other cops scratched their heads, Elliot noticed the pattern. All the fruit trucks belonged to one company. A company with ties to, wait for it, his cousin Troy, the same snake from the Army scandal. It was juicy, scandalous, personal, and dangerous. But in the middle of chaos, something unexpected bloomed. A fellow detective named Samantha Sam Hayes, blonde hair, sharp wit, and a smile that disarmed faster than a loaded gun. Sam, teasing. You sure you're cut out for this, Army boy? We don't salute here. We just solve crimes. Elliot. Trust me, solving crimes is the only thing I don't mess up. The banter turned into late-night stakeouts, laughter in the squad car, and something Elliot never thought he'd find again after Clara, the possibility of love. But love in the police force? Messier than an oil spill, especially when your partner's life is on the line. Elliot and Sam sitting in a squad car, headlights off, watching a warehouse full of suspicious fruit shipments. Elliot's gut says it's a trap. He just doesn't know yet. How deadly.